Did you know that less than 2 weeks before tragedy struck Diogo Jota, the shining star of Liverpool experienced what was perhaps the happiest moment of his life? Days that seemed filled with joy and hope were suddenly shattered when a cruel twist of fate claimed both him and his younger brother, Andre Silva, in a devastating car accident, leaving the entire football world in shock and mourning. So what really happened at the tearful funeral in their hometown in Portugal, the place where the two brothers were laid to rest for the final time? Who were the people present to say their last goodbyes? And why did millions of football fans across the globe feel as if they had lost a part of their own family? The story behind those tears reveals a deeply emotional and meaningful perspective, one that leaves no heart untouched and no mind unmoved. If you find this story compelling, leave a comment with the number 1. If not, feel free to comment 0. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, and let us know your thoughts on the heartbreaking loss of the Jota brothers. And most importantly, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on more powerful and emotional stories. Now let's dive into today's story. Today, in a quiet town in Portugal where the talented brothers Diogo Jota and Andre Silva grew up, family, friends, and loved ones gathered for an emotional funeral to bid them a final farewell. Both of these bright stars of the football world were taken from us far too suddenly and tragically in a devastating car accident in Spain on Thursday morning. Their loss leaves behind an immense void, not only in the hearts of those who knew and loved them, but also among fans, teammates, and the global football community who had witnessed their talent, passion, and dedication on the field. Today's ceremony was not just a farewell, but a moment for everyone to come together in shared grief to honor the brothers' contributions to football and to remind us all of how precious life truly is. The private yet deeply meaningful funeral took place in a quiet, emotional atmosphere at the Igreja de Gondar Church, a place closely tied to the childhood and early football dreams of Diogo Jota and Andre Silva. Although the family had wished for a quiet and private funeral, the impact and love that fans held for Diogo, the shining star of Liverpool and the Portuguese national team, and his talented younger brother Andre Silva drew hundreds of people to gather outside the church. They came not only to say goodbye, but to express their gratitude, sorrow, and deep respect. In their hands were jerseys from Liverpool, AC Milan, Leipzig Wolves, and even the national team symbols of the journey and milestones the brothers had achieved. As the two pure white coffins were quietly carried into the church, the entire space erupted into a long, heartfelt round of applause, an unofficial yet deeply symbolic tribute, a sincere thank you from the hearts of all who admired them. Amid the solemn and emotional atmosphere inside the church, family members could not hold back their tears. Diogo Jota's mother, Maria Silva, was overcome with emotion as she stood to speak through her sobs. Her voice trembled as she said, "We never imagined there would come a day when we'd have to say goodbye to both of our beloved sons at the same time. But today, seeing the love that people have for Diogo and Andre, we understand that the love our sons gave will never be lost. It will live on in the hearts of millions." Their father, João, said very little. He stood in silence, eyes red with grief, tightly holding a handkerchief printed with the name of the Portuguese national team. By his side were close childhood friends, former coaches, and some former teammates who came to say their final goodbyes. Among them was the notable presence of coach Jurgen Klopp, who guided Diogo through his successful years at Liverpool. Klopp flew urgently to Portugal to attend the ceremony. He spoke only a few words, but they silenced the crowd. "The football world has lost 2 warriors, but I have lost 2 sons." Outside the church, fans refused to leave. Many wept as they watched the two white coffins being carried out. They shouted the names Diego and Andre. Through tears, they sang the Portuguese national anthem as a final farewell. Some fans even held up handwritten signs that read, "Thank you for the dreams you brought us. His legacy will live on the pitch." Across social media platforms, millions of posts poured in from players and coaches to fans alike. Cristiano Ronaldo shared a photo with Diego along with a brief message, "Rest in peace, brother. Thank you for everything you fought for Portugal." Meanwhile, Mohamed Salah, who stood alongside Jota in Liverpool's attacking line, wrote, "Jota, you were more than just a teammate. You were a true warrior. The pitch will always remember your footsteps." These words come straight from the hearts of football lovers. No one spoke aloud, yet everyone understood. It was a tribute, a most honorable farewell to two players who lived and gave their all for the colors they wore. In the most prominent spot of the ceremony, two white wreaths were placed side by side. One bore the number 20 Diego's jersey number at Liverpool, and the other bore the number 30 Andre Silva's recent match number. These wreaths symbolized not only memory and sorrow, but also stood as sacred emblems of brotherhood and the fierce passion for the beautiful game, the very thing that united, supported, and ultimately guided them on their final journey. This was more than just a funeral. It was a tearful reunion of football lovers where memories, love, and sorrow intertwined in every prayer, every tearful glance, and every heavy heartbeat. The entire community came together to share this grief, for they lost not only football stars, but also friends, sons, and brothers, men who carried within them a deep love and sincerity for family, teammates, and everyone around them. Please leave your condolences for these two young men in the comments below. To share in this sorrow, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so more people can learn about their story. A summer filled with joy turned into tragedy. Just 11 days before the disaster, Diogo stepped into a new chapter of his life. He married his longtime partner, Rute Cardoso, the wonderful mother of their 3 beloved children. The wedding was a milestone day that Diogo would never forget, as he shared on social media. It was a day we will never forget, a perfect moment of love, connection, and hope for the future. With a sparkling wedding ring on his hand, Diogo was not only a football star, but also a husband, a father, and a family man. Together with his wife, he experienced the happiest moments of his life. That summer, he lifted the national championship trophy with the Portuguese national team, and shortly after, he claimed the prestigious Premier League title with Liverpool. Those victorious moments seemed to create a perfect summer, with everything falling into place from family to career. But cruel fate intervened, and on a fateful evening, Diogo and his younger brother Andre were involved in a tragic accident. The car lost control due to a tire blowout, flipped over, and burst into flames on a quiet road in northern Spain. From the heights of happiness, everything was extinguished in an instant, leaving behind an unbearable pain. It was the unimaginable loss of 2 remarkable men, a loss that can never be replaced by their family and all who loved them. The sudden passing of Diogo and Andre was not only a profound shock to their family, but also an indescribable sorrow for the global football community. At just 28 years old, with Diogo's career only just reaching its peak, the loss was even more heartbreaking. Diogo left behind a legacy not only through his incredible football talent, but also as a devoted husband, father, and exemplary teammate. Every step he took on the pitch was a testament to his dedication and relentless perseverance, while off the field, he was a shining example of family love, humility, and commitment. Family, friends, teammates, and fans alike had to face an unchangeable reality. And at the funeral, those emotions were expressed most powerfully as everyone gathered to bid farewell to Portugal's talented sons. These moments of remembrance were not only a tribute to their careers, but also a shared expression of the love and pride they brought to the football world and their families. He embodied humility, professionalism, and an unwavering fighting spirit. Diogo was never just a star. He was an inspiration, a source of pride for everyone who loves football. As for Andre, though not as famous as his brother, he was an irreplaceable part of Diogo's life. Andre was more than a younger brother. He was a close friend, always by Diogo's side, supporting him through every journey both on and off the pitch. The loss of both has left an immense void not only within their family, but also in the hearts of those who witnessed their fight together, fueled by love for football, family presence, and camaraderie. The farewell ceremony for Diogo and Andre Silva brought together many prominent figures from the football world. These individuals were not only teammates but lifelong close friends. Bernardo Silva, Diogo's close companion on the Portuguese national team, could not be absent. He quietly stood among the crowd, eyes red-rimmed, voice choked as he shared, "We shared many moments on the pitch, but today all I can do is wish you peace." Diogo was someone I always admired both on the field and in everyday life. Coach Roberto Martinez, who led the Portuguese national team for many years, was also present to share in the family's profound loss. He was not only the coach of Diogo and Andre, but also a witness and source of support during their most challenging moments. He gently said, "Diogo and Andre were not only outstanding players, but also wonderful individuals, always living fully for their team, family, and loved ones." From Liverpool, Captain Virgil van Dijk and left-back Andy Robertson traveled thousands of miles to attend the ceremony. These well-known figures were not only teammates on the field, but also lifelong friends, and their presence reflected the deep affection and respect they held for Diogo and Andre. This loss was not only the departure of talented players, but also a farewell to passionate individuals with generous hearts. They brought meaningful wreaths symbolizing the brotherhood and strong friendships built over years at Anfield. Their presence not only showed respect for Diogo, but also demonstrated the profound impact he had on teammates, coaches, and fans around the world. Alongside his teammates, Diogo and Andre's family also found comfort in the support of their loved ones. Diogo's wife, Rute Cardoso, and their 3 young children faced the greatest pain life can bring. Though overwhelmed with grief and tear-swollen eyes, they remained strong, determined to see their husband and father laid to rest. In this sorrowful atmosphere, stories of brotherhood were shared through tears. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more, don't forget to hit like, share the video, and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any exciting videos coming up. Now let's continue the story together. Stories of their childhood were shared. Diogo and Andre playing soccer together on the narrow streets of Gondomar, dreaming of becoming football stars. Those dreams came true but were cruelly cut short. The moments recounted with choked voices and boundless pride made everyone present feel the deep love the brothers left behind, not only on the field, but also in the hearts of those who admired them. Love from fans at Anfield and everywhere. At Anfield, Liverpool's legendary stadium, a somber atmosphere filled every corner early in the morning as fans gathered with hearts heavy with sorrow and deep respect for Diogo Jota. Hundreds of people, from devoted supporters to small families, stood outside the main stand, holding fresh bouquets, heartfelt handwritten notes, jerseys, and scarves. All these items were deeply tied to the genuine affection they held for a football star they considered family. Children, some of whom had never had the chance to see Diogo play, wore his jerseys with tear-filled eyes and hearts full of love. Among them, an 8-year-old boy tearfully shared, "Diogo has always been my idol, even though I never met him. I love him like a big brother." These heartfelt words added to the heavy emotional atmosphere as sincere messages like "Forever 20" and the legendary motto, "You'll never walk alone," were written on cards and jerseys, creating a farewell filled with profound love and respect. Every word, every image reflects the deep affection and gratitude that fans hold for Diogo. This summer has become an unforgettable season for football lovers. They remember Diogo not only for his victories on the pitch, but also for the person he was. A star who shone not just on the field, but also as a brother, a friend, and a role model of humility, dedication, and passion for the game. He fought not only for victory, but also out of love for the team, a deep belief in the value of teamwork and relentless sacrifice. These qualities became a source of motivation, not only for his teammates, but also for the fans who followed every step of his journey. His presence stood as proof that one person can become a living example of dedication and tireless effort to chase their dreams. Not only at Anfield, but tributes to Diogo also echoed at Molineux, the home ground of Wolverhampton Wanderers, where he began his professional career and made a name for himself. Before joining Liverpool in 2020, Diogo had several impressive seasons at Wolves, where he was beloved and a shining star in the squad. Fans at Molineux didn't forget to send fresh flowers and heartfelt thanks to him. Every bouquet and every message was part of Diego's journey from a promising young player to an international star. Diego's old friends, former teammates, and coaches at Wolves have not forgotten him, and they continue to remember him as an important part of the club's history and legacy. Diego's journey was celebrated not only in Portugal and England, but also praised worldwide. He proved that football is not just about matches or goals, but about the values each player brings to the community, to their family, and to those who love the game. Memories of Diogo, from moments of victory to simple words shared about family and love for the game, will live forever in the hearts of his fans. Looking back on Diego's life and career, people will remember a humble player who was always ready to give his all for the team and his loved ones. Every time he stepped onto the field, it was not only to fight for victory, but also to embody the spirit and values he wanted to share. The world has lost a star, but his legacy will never fade. Although his time at Wolverhampton Wanderers Wolves was brief, Diogo left a deep impression on the club's fans. Memorable moments, important goals, and his passionate playing style are forever etched in their memories, making the sadness and longing never fade away. The grief and admiration for Diogo are not limited to a single stadium or country. From Portugal, his homeland, to England, where he made his name and became a Liverpool icon, the global football community has come together to share this pain. Fans, teammates, and colleagues came together to remember and honor Diogo, not only for his outstanding football talent, but also for his big heart and loyalty to his family, friends, and teammates. Diogo and Andre, though not celebrated as the brightest stars in the sky, touched the hearts of millions. They were not just talented players, but individuals who lived with sincerity, loyalty, and a deep passion for football. Without the bright stadium lights, their presence on the field was a testament to the profound values they embodied. They didn't play football just for glory, but out of love and relentless dedication to the sport. Both Diego and Andre were sincere friends, always ready to help and support each other both in their careers and personal lives. Their bond extended beyond the moments on the pitch to the simple times off the field where they shared joys, challenges, and dreams together. Both of them overcame hardships and challenges to reach the pinnacle while always holding firmly to the values of family and meaningful relationships. Although their career paths were far from easy, they maintained humility and boundless love for their families and those around them. Surely their sacrifices for football, for their teammates, and for their families will never be forgotten by those who loved them. Both Diego and Andre, despite their short lives, lived fully with noble values that not everyone can achieve. They left behind not only goals and titles, but also precious lessons about perseverance, loyalty, and living wholeheartedly with love, dedication, and sacrifice. Their legacy is not only the glorious moments on the field and resounding victories, but also the lessons about love, dedication, and sacrifice for causes greater than themselves. Diego and Andre taught us all about the power of friendship, loyalty, and mutual respect. Stories of them, from intense matches to simple moments in life, will forever live on in everyone's memories. Their commitment and love for the sport will always serve as an inspiration for generations of young players and football fans around the world. Every match, every moment on the pitch, Diego and Andre fought with all their heart and passion. They didn't play just to win, but out of love for the team and their teammates. Throughout their careers, they built success not only through skill and effort, but also through their admirable personal qualities, earning the love and respect of many. Diego and Andre left a mark not only in football history, but also in the hearts of those who witnessed their dedication and fight. Diego and Andre will always remain in the hearts of fans, family, and everyone who had the chance to know them. Not only through memories of matches and victories, but also through moments of affection sharing and the love they gave to the world. Their stories will be told again and again, and their legacy will continue to live on in the hearts of every football lover. Football fans will remember these players not only for their achievements on the pitch, but also for their humility, loyalty, and boundless love for the game. The legacy of the two brothers Diego and Andre will live forever in the hearts of those who witnessed their wholehearted dedication to the sport. Diego is remembered not just as an outstanding forward for Liverpool, but also as a symbol of relentless effort and passionate commitment. Every time he stepped onto the field, he carried a burning desire to fight not only for victory, but also for the love of the club and faith in the power of team spirit. Diego gave his all for Liverpool, and one of the most memorable moments of his career was when he helped the team win the Premier League title. This moment wasn't just the result of individual effort, but a testament to the unity and dedication of the entire squad. At that time, he said it was an incredible effort by everyone at the club, and it was a moment he would cherish forever. These words not only reflect the team spirit, but also serve as a reminder of the legacy Diego leaves behind, the undying spirit of a player who fights until the very last minute. Not only was Diego outstanding for his talent on the field, but he was also deeply admired for his humility, relentless commitment, and ability to turn the seemingly impossible into reality. Despite facing challenges, he never gave up and continuously strived to achieve great goals. He was not just a star at Liverpool, but a source of pride for world football. From critical matches to simple moments in life, Diego was always a role model for others to follow. He brought his team victories, inspiration, and valuable lessons about perseverance, determination, and sacrifice. Just like his older brother, Andre Silva played an incredibly important role in Diego's life. Although he didn't receive as much attention as Diego, Andre left a deep and lasting impression in the hearts of his loved ones and the football community. He was the younger brother who stood faithfully by Diego's side through every step of the journey, a devoted companion who never left him. Andre lived a simple yet meaningful life, never seeking fame or the spotlight, but instead giving love and sacrifice for his family, football, and those around him. He was a sincere friend, a reliable teammate, and above all, a resilient brother, always ready to support and protect his brother no matter the circumstances. Whether in life or on the pitch, Andre was always the one standing behind, supporting and cheering for Diego. He didn't need to be a big star to make a significant impact. He was a model of humility and unwavering loyalty. The love he showed for his family, friends, and teammates was expressed through simple yet meaningful actions. And though less known than Diego, Andre never lacked affection and respect from those around him, especially from those closest to him. Though their lives were short, the two brothers lived fully with noble values that not everyone can achieve. They devoted themselves wholeheartedly to their passion for football, lived true to their beliefs, and left an invaluable legacy for future generations. Their love, sacrifice, and loyalty will always be remembered not only in their victories on the field, but also in the simple stories of brotherhood, friendship, and dedication to family. The legacy of Diego and Andre stands as a testament to living fully with passion, love, and unwavering dedication. They left behind not only memories on the field, but also profound values beyond the game. Surely the lessons of family, love, commitment, and sacrifice will continue to live on in the hearts of football fans and everyone fortunate enough to know them. Their passing, though tragic, reminds us that life is short and what matters most is how we live, love, and share. The legacy that Diego and Andre left behind is not only marked by glorious moments on the field, but also by profound lessons about love, relentless effort, and sacrifice for causes greater than themselves. Diego and Andre will forever live in the hearts of their fans, family, and everyone fortunate enough to know them. They were not just footballers, but people who touched everyone's hearts with their humility, dedication, and boundless love, a tearful farewell. As the farewell ceremony came to a close, the coffins of Diego and Andre were laid to rest in a quiet, private setting. Under the gentle sunlight of Gondomar, where they grew up and began their football journey, family, friends, and fans gathered to bid a heartfelt goodbye. Those moments were not just about loss, but also a profound gratitude for a long, inspiring journey. They were not only saying goodbye to two promising young men, but also to two role models who lived fully for their dreams and family. Silent tears flowed, yet everyone understood that what they left behind was never just a loss, but an endless source of inspiration. Although they left us too soon, just like Liverpool's timeless anthem, "You'll never walk alone, they will never walk alone." The spirit of Diego and Andre will forever live on in the hearts of those they left behind. Everyone who witnessed their tireless dedication to the team, their deep love for family, and the sacrifices they made to pursue their dreams will always remember them. Every fan, every friend, and every teammate who fought alongside them will carry those moments in their hearts forever. In the hearts of fans, Diogo Jota and Andre Silva will always shine brightly like stars that never fade, embodying their fighting spirit, humility, and boundless love for football. What they demonstrated was not only about talent, but also about how they faced challenges, confronted hardships, and overcame every obstacle in life. They lived fully with passion and fierce determination, not just for themselves, but also for those around them. Every step they took, every match they played, carried a hunger for victory, but above all, it was their spirit of dedication and never giving up that truly defined them. They will live on forever in our memories, in every match played and in every moment we remember them. Though they are no longer present on the pitch, the lessons they left behind will continue to inspire generations of young players and football fans around the world. What Diego and Andre gave went beyond the record books. It is honored in the hearts of every supporter. Every time they gave their all, every time they fought hard, they touched a greater part of the beauty in sport. Though they have departed, the legacy of Diego and Andre will live on forever. They have left us with lessons of perseverance, loyalty, and boundless love for family and the sport they cherished. Not only through their glorious moments on the pitch, but through the values they embodied, they have been and will continue to be a source of inspiration for generations to come. Let the love and passion they shared be the driving force behind every step we take forward. Let us take a moment to remember Diogo Jota and Andre Silva, two shining stars not only on the field but also in our hearts, and let their legacy continue to live on within each of us. They will forever be symbols of fighting spirit, humility, and love for the game, always role models of those who lived fully, giving their all for their passion and love of family. The two brothers were not merely heroes on the pitch, but living symbols of a fierce love for football, the sport that was deeply intertwined with every beat of their hearts. Every decisive run, every precise pass, and every thunderous goal was more than just a moment of brilliance. They helped write radiant, inspiring chapters in the history of the game, forever etched in the hearts of fans and experts alike. Their achievements cannot simply be measured by the numbers on the scoreboard, but stand as a vivid testament to unwavering perseverance, ironclad determination, and tireless dedication driven by a burning passion and an endless love for the beautiful game. They are an endless source of inspiration, shining examples for countless young players, nurturing great dreams and a fierce desire to conquer the heights of the football world. More than that, they are the profound pride of millions of fans across the nation, serving as a bridge that unites the love of football in every heart, and conveying the precious values of sport to the entire community. The legacy left by the two brothers will forever resonate and inspire, playing a vital role in the continuous development of Vietnamese football, helping it reach farther and affirm its position on the global football stage. Through their stories, we understand that football is not just a game, but an emotional journey where every player carries within them a passion and a relentless desire to overcome all limits. These heroes have shown us that with passion and perseverance, anyone can create miracles and ignite hope for an entire nation. If the story of brothers Diogo Jota and Andre Silva touched your heart, please hit the like button to support us. Don't forget to share this video with your football-loving friends so the passion and inspiration can reach even more people. And be sure to subscribe to our channel today to join us on more meaningful and exciting stories ahead. Thank you for watching until the end, and we'll see you in the next videos.